Hello students, my name is Anup Kumar Dutta. Today in my YouTube tutorial video of the series of educational videos on NCERT Mathematics, which is completely free to you, I have just taken the question number 9 from the exercise 4.3 of your book Class 10 under Quadratic Equations. Now let us see what the question says. Two water taps together can fill a tank in 9 and 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. That means we have to determine the time periods in which both the taps, the tap with smaller radius and the tap with larger radius, can fill the tank completely up to its capacity if we allow them to fill the tank individually. Under the given hints that if we allow both the taps, the tap with smaller radius and the tap with larger radius, to fill the tank together at the same time, in that case both the taps, the tap with smaller radius and the tap with larger radius, take 9 and 3/8 hours to fill the tank completely up to its capacity. And the hint number 2 is that if we allow the tap with larger radius to fill the tank completely up to its capacity individually, then in that case the tap with larger radius takes 10 hours less time than the time taken by the tap with smaller radius to fill the tank completely up to its capacity if we allow it to fill the tank completely or up to its capacity individually. So to do this sum, let us proceed in this way. At first, let us know these two pre-knowledges. Number 1, tap with smaller radius means less flow of water, with respect to time. Number 2, tap with larger radius means more flow of water with respect to time. After this, let us proceed in this way. Let T1 means the tap with smaller radius and T2 means tap with larger radius. After this, let us proceed in this way. Let the time taken by the tap T1 to fill up the tank individually individually is equal to x hours. Therefore, the time taken by the tap T2 to fill up the tank individually is equal to, according to question, x minus 10 hours. After this, proceed in this way. Now the part or portion of the tank the tap T1 can fill individually in x hours. The part or portion of the tank the tap T1 can fill individually in x hours is equal to 1. That means complete filling up the tank up to its capacity. Therefore, after this, write in this way. Therefore, the part or portion of the tank the tap T1 can fill individually in 9 and 3/8 hours. 9 and 3/8 hours is equal to 1 by x into 9 and 3/8. The part or portion of the tank the tap T1 can fill individually in x hours is equal to 1. Therefore, the part or portion of the tank the tap T1 can fill in 1 hour will be equal to 1 by x. Therefore, the part or portion of the tank the tap T1 can fill individually in 9 and 3/8 hours will be equal to 1 by x into 9 into 3/8, which is again equal to 75 by 8x. After this, write in this way. Similarly, the part or portion of the tank the tap T2 can fill individually in x minus 10 hours. X minus 10 hours is equal to 1. That means the complete filling up of the tank up to its capacity. Therefore, the part or portion of the tank the tap T2 can fill individually in the same time 9 and 3/8 8 hours is equal to 1 by x minus 10 into 9 and 3 by 8. The part or portion of the tank the tap T2 can fill in individually in x minus 10 hours is equal to 1. The part or portion of the tank the tap T2 can fill individually in 1 hour will be 1 by x minus 10. Therefore, the part or portion of the tank that tap T2 can fill in the same time 9 and 3 by 8 hours will be equal to 1 by x minus 10 into 9 and 3 by 8, which is again equal to 75 by 8 and 8 into x minus 10. 75 by 8 into x minus 10. Now after this, write in this way. Now this part 75 by 8x, which is the part or portion of the tank that tap T1 can fill individually in 9 and 3 by 8 hours, and the part this one 75 by 8 into x minus 10, which is the part or portion of the tank that tap T2 can fill individually in the same time 9 and 3 by 8 hours. If we add both these parts, that will mean the complete filling up the tank up to its capacity, which can be represented by the number 1. So we can write in this way: 75 by 8x plus 75 by 8 into x minus 10 is equal to 1. Complete filling up of the tank up to its capacity, which can be represented by the number 1. This again implies 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 10 is equal to 8 by 75. Dividing both sides by 75 and multiplying both sides by the number 8 at the same time. If we do so, we will get this term, get this line. This again implies, if we take the LCM here, x into x minus 10, which will be, and in the numerator we will get x minus 10 here plus x here is equal to 8 by 75. This again implies twice x minus 10 by x into x minus 10 is equal to 8 by 75. This again implies x minus 5 by x into x minus 10 is equal to 4 by 75. Dividing both sides by the number 2. This again implies 4x square minus 40x is minus 75x plus, if we multiply 75 by 5, we will get 5 5s are 25, 5 7s are 35, 375. 375 is equal to 0. This again implies 4x square minus, if we add these terms, we will get 115x plus 375 5 is equal to 0. This again implies, now if we multiply the term 375 by 4, we will get 4 5 are 20, 7 4 are 28 plus 2 30, 4 3 are 12 plus 1500 here. Now if we want to get the factors of 1500, we will get 5 300 here, 5 60 here, 5 12 here, 3 4 are 12, 2 2 are 4. Now if we consider these two factors and multiply them, we will get the number 5 5 are 25 into 4, 100. And if we consider these two factors and multiply them, we will get the number 15. So this middle term minus 115x can be replaced by 100x minus 15x. So this will again implies 4x square minus 100x minus 15x plus 375 is equal to 0. This again implies 4x into x minus 25 minus 15 into x minus if we multiply, since multiplication is the inverse of division, so we can divide the number 375 by 15. If we do so, we will get 2 15s are 30 here, 75, 15 5s are 75. So we can write here 25. We have minus sign here, so we will get a minus sign here, is equal to 0. This again implies x minus 25 into 4x minus 15 is equal to 0. After this, write in this way. Therefore, either x minus 25 is equal to 0 or 4x minus 15 is equal to 0. 4x minus 15 is equal to 0. If we consider this relation, we will get the value of x to be 25, and if we consider this relation, we will get the value of x to be x equal 15 by 4, which is again equal to 3 and 3 by 4. Now if we consider the value of x to be 3 and 3 by 4, in that case, if we put the value of x here, we will get a negative time period, which is impossible and can be neglected. So we can neglect the value of x, which is equal to 3 and 3 by 4. So let us proceed in this way. Now write in this way, since x cannot be equal to 3 and 3 by 4, therefore x is equal to 25. That is the time taken by the tap T1 to fill the tank individually. That is the time taken by the tap T1 to fill the tank individually is equal to 25 hours, and the time taken by the tap T2 to fill up the tank individually is equal to, if we put the value of x to be 25, in that case we will get 25 minus 10 hours, which is again equal to 15 hours. So these two are the answers. Right in this way, it will spare a little bit time to you. So this is all for today. Why not? Of course, I will expect your kind likes, dislikes, comments, subscriptions, and clicking on the bell icon. Thank you.